everyone. It is indeed my pleasure to welcome all of you for a very beautiful 4 month, 5 month long hackathon process that is about to end today. With the most interesting part, I would say, of the hackathon, which is to declare the winners and bring a rigorous process to a close. On behalf of Middlesex University, Dubai, it is indeed my pleasure to welcome all the participants, all the finalists, as well as all the guests, our industry partners, management team from Middlesex University, Dubai, faculty members from Middlesex, and everyone else who have joined us for this closing ceremony. I would quickly give you a 5 minute overview of some of the key statistics of this hackathon and slowly invite all our guests to share their experiences and in the process announce the winners as well. I'm sure most of the finalists who are here, they would hate this process of having some talks in between and you would be waiting to jump to the conclusion on who the winners are. But yes, all the good things will have to wait and for the good. And the best part is the winners don't know yet. We haven't informed anyone in particular about who the winner is. So that particular moment of waiting will be super duper interesting. So I'll present some key facts of the beautiful hackathon, which brought together so many corporates and firms that we could never imagine when we started with this hackathon. But before that, just a quick word on Middlesex Insights Lab. It is a part of Center of Innovation in Human Experience that is headed by Dr. Famida Hussain, and we are very lucky that she has joined us for the closing ceremony. And I remember when we started Insights Lab, and I narrated the concept that I want to make sure that companies share their data set and the community works on something which is a real data set. And many people were saying, would companies really be interested in sharing data? And look at where we are today. We have the government of Dubai sector public transportation data that was shared. And this was not a small data to be shared. This was something really interesting that the analytics community could work on. So as a lab and as a university, we are always interested in bridging that gap between the corporate data analytics and the university and the analytics community. We wish to develop this community into a society that could make a difference in the field of data science. Um, Quick stats about the journey. And this is such a proud moment for all of us who have been behind for this particular hackathon. There were 236 teams worldwide. And I'm not exaggerating, that's the exact number of registrations that we had. And these are teams I'm talking about, not individuals. So the finalists who are here with us right now should feel really proud that you have actually been shortlisted, and arrived at possibly the top 12, 15 teams out of 236 registrations that we received for this particular hackathon. We had our first level shortlist where they submitted a proposal working on Dubai Taxi Corporation data, RTA data, and then they were further shortlisted based on the entire report that they did. And it was a grueling experience. And, a lot of people were interested to see all our corporate partners. I remember when I had a discussion with them, they said, we want to see what can they do with this data because it's such a massive data set that they're working on. And it's quite interesting to see where they can go with this. And here we are. We have final winners after possibly a 5-month journey that we have taken for the road and transport hackathon. This is something, again, that we are extremely proud of. We started with RTA and Dubai Taxi Corporation sharing the data, and then we had such wonderful players who joined us in the journey. Beinex, of course, to start with, they are the core pillar of Insights Lab. They have been supporting us with all the initiatives. They are the key sponsors for the lab. In fact, Insights Lab started with Beinex, so nothing would have been possible without the support of Beinex. SAS came in and did a fantastic job of enabling the participants. And I was so happy to see the involvement of companies. They said they will give all training that is required. They'll give all software that is required. We had some wonderful sessions from SAS. And in order to support those sessions, we had another technology partner, Accord Business Group, who joined us and were so happy to share the resources, set up the technical infrastructure that could be required by the participants to crack this particular hackathon. And of course, with the overall umbrella of Center of Innovation and Human Experience and Middlesex University coming all together to deliver a fantastic event. We have slightly changed the overall structure. Initially, we had only 2 prizes, but then given the amazing work that we have seen from participants, we have actually now 3 prizes. So the winner takes AED 2,000 plus internship opportunity. First runner-up would take 80,000 plus internship opportunity. Second runner-up is the new thing that we have introduced, 8,500 plus internship opportunity. And then we have 2 special mentions of the Best Use Case Award and the Best Analytics Report. Wonderfully, something that we noticed, it was not easy. This was real data set that all the participants worked on. There were no clear objectives. It was real and raw data. It was such massive data set that half the participants could not even open in an Excel sheet. And it required real talent to work on the entire massive Dubai Taxi Corporation data that was shared with the participants. And everyone learned throughout the journey, including the judges, participants, and everyone who was involved in the process. And some great insights came out of the hackathon. What I would like to do next is possibly check if we have Mr. So Dubai Taxi Corporation, as we said, was one of the core pillars of this hackathon. Mr. Amar Rashid and Mr. Hisham were great support for us in this entire journey. So before I invite our guests from Dubai Taxi Corporation, I think one of the best things to do is to invite the support or the pillar of Middlesex University to welcome all of you. We have Dr. Sedwin Fernandez, who is the Pro Vice Chancellor and Director of Middlesex University. And it would be great if we can have some words of wisdom and a welcome note from Dr. Sedwin Fernandez. Dr. Sedwin, if you can say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Krishnadas, and congratulations to all our participants and all our sponsors, and really a very we are very grateful to RTA and Dubai Taxi for partnering with us in this venture. I'm very proud about this event because this is the first time I'm making a public announcement about our new vision, which has not yet been formally launched. So the purpose of Middlesex University is putting knowledge into action. Okay, so this is really a true example of from industry, from academics, from content and software providers coming together, putting their knowledge into action. And the vision of Middlesex University is to transform these outcomes for individuals, communities, and organizations to empower people to change their lives. So it is not knowledge for the sake of knowledge, and it is just so there is a purpose in what Middlesex University does, and so I'm really proud that I could bring this for the first time. The launch of Middlesex University's vision, where we have an actual practical example. When Dr. Krishnadas told me about so many teams participating, I initially didn't I didn't pay attention to the number, and then I said, how many did you say? Is it over 200? And I was really impressed and very happy that we have reached out to as many people as possible, and that is our mission at Middlesex University. The Middlesex University we are especially our data insights team is ready and has the resources and our students to undertake these interactions with the industry. Data science, in just, I think, 3 years now, we are one of the largest programs in postgraduate programs in data science, and we are very proud of Dr. Famida, Dr. Krishnadas, and all the lecturers at this team. None of this is possible if industry is not directly involved with universities, because data science is not just an abstract discipline. It requires tangible outcomes and realistic data. So as I said before, my thanks to RTA, Dubai Taxi Corporation, SAS, ABG, and Beinex in partnering with us in this hackathon. I'm really looking forward, Dr. Krishnadas, to see the outcome of the analysis of the data, because that could be quite interesting to see, what type of learnings that can be got from this data, and how any organization can improve. So thank you very much, all of you, for participating, all our sponsors, and we are hoping that we will continue with this intensive engagement with the industry, and our data science center of excellence called Data Insights. You're most welcome to participate and take the message forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sedwin, for your kind words. I think it is really interesting, and you're absolutely right. We were shocked by, the kind of analysis that we saw as an outcome. I do remember there was a team who actually did a complete driver performance prediction. So, even when people from Dubai Taxi Corporation witnessed that presentation, they said, we never thought of it this way, that, performance can be viewed from a prediction point of view. And so, the team built a dashboard where you could actually put a driver ID, and it tells you on which parameters they are doing well and how much they are supposed to do based on what they do, and how they can improve their performance based on the fleet data. So very, very interesting insights came in. And so thank you so much for your support. Before we invite our guests from Dubai Taxi Corporation, the key pillar, I would say, for the hackathon, I'd like to invite Dr. Famida Hussain to just wish all the participants good luck for the results.
Of course, certainly. Thank you so much, Dr. Krishnas. And I will make this very quick, because I know we want to move to the crux of this, which is where is announcing the winners. But I totally echo Dr. Sedwin's words, and I would just want to say, the vision that he's talking about, which is converting knowledge into action. This is something which is trickling into our department. This is something which is trickling into our Center of Innovation. Dr. Sedwin is the one who's led us from the front, empowered us to do all of this. So thank you so much, Dr. Sedwin, for all your support and really showing us the way. Again, thank you, Krishnadas, for leading this immense project. It's a journey of 5 months, and obviously the number and the stats that we are looking at. Big thank you to everybody, all our partners, Ahmed from SAS, Induman from Beinex, ABG, DTC, RTA. So really thanks to each and every one of you. I would like to congratulate, I know we haven't announced the winners, but everybody in those 236, I would say, are winners for us, because they took the initiative to be part of such a fantastic event. So congratulations to all the 236 teams. Obviously, a big congratulations to the winners, the first runner-up, the second runner-up, and the special mentions there. So that's all from my side. Thanks again for having me here, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Famida, and for your kind words. Now is the time that, as I said, this would not have been possible without the vision of Dubai Taxi Corporation, on how much they believed in what data could make a difference, and how much they believed in sharing this with the community. I'm sure, having worked with corporate myself, the kind of reservations that people have in sharing data, it's not easy to give it to a community to crack and develop insights. Mr. Amar Rashid and Hisham Iron. They have been wonderful in supporting us and all the participants throughout this initiative. We have Mr. Hisham with us, who is the Operation Control and Data Analysis Manager at Dubai Taxi Corporation. And we would certainly want Mr. Hisham to say a few words, talk about the importance of analytics at Dubai Taxi Corporation, and wish the participants good luck for their results.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum everybody.
Welcome,
This is
salam.
Hisham Iran, Operation Control Data Analysis Manager in Dubai Taxi Corporation. First of all, I would like to thank you all for this great organization. And I would like to thank also all the participants, organizers, students, and I believe that all of you have done their best to use your knowledge and the information available through maybe previous academic studies in a way that would come for a value for Dubai Taxi or for different or similar businesses. Not only for our business, but I believe also for different cases. As they say, that data is the fuel and analytics and the knowledge is the engine for this fuel that would burn this fuel and get us the result. And we are, and other businesses as well, we're having a huge amount of fuel that needs to be burned, that needs to be analyzed to come out for a value for the business, to come out for a measurable results. And I would like to thank you that you are doing this here. I believe you have done great efforts. I wish you luck, everybody. And finally, I'd like to congratulate everybody who participated in this organization or in Hackathon project submission as well. And we are looking forward for amazing outcomes, and congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hisham, for your kind words and words of encouragement. In fact, it's a sad news for because now you have some 20 amazing outputs and projects already with you. So you'll have to dedicate your team looking at all these solutions, figuring out the feasibility, implementation. So, and I'm actually very happy that, it was such a massive support because you have to invest your time. DTC did invest their time in the judgment process, in the ideation form, data sharing. There is a lot of these NDA forms. It's not easy, being part of a hackathon. And I think the entire team was a massive support for the participants as well as those who organized this particular event. So thank you so much, Hisham, for all your cooperation. And we are sure that Middlesex University, Dubai will be associated with DTC for a lot more projects to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now is the time. I think we will gradually move on to the results announcement. As you all know, one of our wonderful partners, Accord Business Group, ABG, joined us for the hackathon. They were so supportive in the entire process. In fact, they were one of the first companies who came and said, tell us what we can offer. And this kind of a generous support we generally don't see from many organizations. And they were quite amazing in offering support from technical perspective, offering support from internship opportunities. And this has been one of the most successful involvements in terms of partners. So I wouldn't technically call ABG as a sponsor. They have been really a partner for us, for the event, and they did more than just sponsoring something. They have been with us in the process, and we are very lucky to have been joined by two wonderful people. We have Mr. Amar Hegazi. He is the Business Operations and Strategic Alliance Director at ABG, and my personal favorite, Mary Haig. She is the HR and Admin Director, always smiling, wonderful personality. She has been with us in the initial sessions when we had DTC explaining what they want with the data and so on. So first of all, before you come in and talk about ABG and announce the winners of internships, thank you from bottom of our heart to be a part of this process. So thank you so much, and the stage is all yours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. First of all, can you please give the access to Marwan to present the presentation of ABG? Our colleague Marwan?
Sure, I'll just do that. Yeah, it's done.
All right. Marwan, can you please?
Krishna Das is still waiting for the access. So I sent you in the chat. So can you please give me access to access?
Sure. Just a second. I'll check.
Sure.
Yeah, you have the sharing rights now. Can you check just once again?
Okay. Okay. So, hello everybody. This is Amr Higazi, Business Operations and Strategic Alliances Director at ABG. We're really proud to be part of this special ceremony held by SAS and Middlesex University to bridge the gap between academic learning and the market experience by practicing and learning the new AI trends and IT technologies. As part of ABG, let me briefly go through our journey in the market. We started back in 2014 by combining our technologies to help businesses achieve a smooth digital experience for our clients and end users. Our experts are located across the Middle East, Africa, and India. Our end-to-end solutions across industries leveraging our focused expertise in data analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning aids clients to operate seamlessly and with agility across business functions. Our vision is to create end-to-end automation that helps fulfill and deliver a seamless digital experience to customers, partners, and employees. Our services vary from data architecture, business solutions, consulting, robotics business applications, and data analytics. We wish really the best of luck to all the participants for their fantastic efforts and creativity, and we are committed to offering 3 remote internships for the top teams. I will pass the mic right now to Mary, our HR and Admin Director, to brief you about our intern. Thank you.
Thank you, Amr. Hello, everybody, and I'm really pleased to be among these wonderful people. Thank you, Krishna Das, for your kind words. I'm really flattered. ABG internship programs are an essential part of the corporate's commitment to recognize and, as Dr. Sadwin said today, that it enables talents to be ready for the challenges of the industry. It's a great opportunity to develop and enhance skills on best-in-class analytic tools, mentored by experts with rich experience in various industries and domains. Duration of the program is 4 weeks. It will be conducted remotely through online communication channels. Participants will be awarded a certificate upon completion of the program. Let us now get introduced to the winners of the ABG internship program. Roshan Kumar, Pulkit Singhal, Sultan Abu Ghazal, Iman Saeed, Faris Al-Malik, Halima Asif, Diola De Silva, and Bilal Thona. You have made it so far, and here you are now ready for a new chapter in your career. Congratulations and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think this is fantastic. It's not just 1 or 2 or 3. I think these are some wonderful positions, and internships are something which gives a massive opportunity for many students, particularly in this market, because when they want to apply for jobs, something that companies always look for is experience. And as a fresher, generally sometimes you can't have experience. You have just started in analytics, you have just started in technology. Internships, I think, are a big stepping stone to that experience, and with a brand name like ABG Group, it will be a super fantastic opportunity. So thank you so much for offering these internship positions. I'm sure it would be a well-coordinated internship, and the way you have given a structure defines the thought process that ABG has put in offering these internships. So congratulations, all the winners. Quite happy to see a fantastic, I would say, career-driven outcome of this particular hackathon. So thank you once again, ABG Group, for all your support, being the technical partner, internship provider, and several other support initiatives that you have done for the hackathon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Krishna Das and all, and best of luck to the winners and now we are waiting to hear the announcement of the winners, right?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Next up, we have I'm short of words when I invite Mr. Ahmed Kamal and the support that he offers to Middlesex University Dubai, the MSc Data Science program, and the Insights Lab. Sometimes I feel he is a full-time faculty with MDX Dubai because the amount of initiatives he has supported us with. This is not the first time we are with him, on a platform like this. Probably the 15th or the 20th time that he has agreed to support in whatever way possible. And this again proves the side of industry that is willing to engage as much as possible. And trust me, I mean, this is all on the top of work that they already do, and this is worth appreciating the time and the effort that SAS has put in for the entire Insights Lab and the MSc Data Science program, which is now SAS accredited. So wonderful initiatives we have been doing with Ahmed, and the moment I told him that we are planning a hackathon like this, he said we are always in to support in whatever way possible. And look at the kind of support. They actually organized training sessions with public transportation data set. They offered SaaS platform for free. They had to set up, the cloud infrastructure with ABG Group. It was not easy to set up all this and, give it out to the participants. But I think it was wonderfully well managed. Thank you so much, Ahmed. I invite you to say a few words, talk us about SaaS, and also announce the first runner-up for the hackathon, who takes away 80,000 and the internship opportunity. Please go ahead, Ahmed.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna Das, very much, and thank you, Middlesex University. I'm speechless for this introduction. I'm very happy to be here with you today and see the results of the hard efforts that we all put together into this hackathon to have it as successful as it is now. SAS and Accor Business Group, our favorite partner, we teamed up to bring the participants the super and the magic SaaS tools and platforms to harness the power of analytics and AI in a very easy and smooth way. And I hope it was, and I hope the participants used it in the proper way. We tried our best to support as much as we can. I'm always happy to sit with the bright talents and innovators. This is my day-to-day job, and I always say to my colleagues, I'm working and having the most fun job ever in SAS and in the world. So this is my job, staying beside the students, beside the educators, see how talented they are, what is the magic ideas they have in their minds, and we're trying to put everything in action. That's why the new vision that Dr. Sidwin announced today, I really felt it. Yeah, transferring knowledge into action, it's really meaningful, and there is a lot of behind these words. I'm always happy helping the people to bridge the gap and harness the power of analytics. We have several specialized programs for students and educators who want to explore and learn more in the space of the AI and analytics as such. Please spend some time to explore SAS Academic Hub. You will see it's a treasure for anyone who are interested to learn more about analytics and gain some certifications and also endorse their skills So you can have access in the SAS Academic Hub, for example, to several case studies, to several courses, and to have free access also to the tools. And there is already some data sets where you can also try and feel the power of analytics as such. I'm always happy also to connect with you on the LinkedIn, or just text me a simple email. This for anyone if you need anything. We did something also with in cooperation with Middlesex for the participants and the winners. So we have 2 badges. I'm not sure if I can share my screen or not, but let me try to show the badges, the digital badges that we designed for specifically for the hackathon. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so all the participants will receive in the next couple of weeks. They will receive an automatic email from Credly with their digital badge as a part of their participation to this hackathon. And this is, how it looks like and what skills they harness during this hackathon. And we cannot missing the winners, so we have also another badge for the winners. All the winners will receive their badges in the next couple of weeks, so please stay tuned and check your inbox. Now it's the time. Now it's time to announce the first runner-up. So there is no sound effect. Anyway, so the first runner-up are Bilal Tunam 2D and Shuhan Yang from New York University in Abu Dhabi. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. And wishing all the best for all of you, and wishing all the best for the rest of the participants. And look forward to hear the other runners, to other rounds and the other winners as well. Thank you, Krishndas. Thank you, Middlesex, and look forward to join the next hackathons.
Thank you so much. Such a proud moment. Congratulations, Bilal. Congratulations, Johan. If you are there, would you mind switching on your webcam, or maybe you already have? And great job done. They are from New York University, Abu Dhabi, and the judges were quite impressed with the kind of use cases that you developed and the solutions that you presented. If anyone would want to say a line or two just to thank the entire process.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Hi everyone. My name is Bilal. I'm a PhD student at NYU Abu Dhabi, and thank you for this organizing this wonderful session. It was very useful. We did learn a lot from the data analysis, and it was very fun doing the analysis part. And thank you very much for this opportunity.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for participating. We all loved your insights, and I'm sure we'll be sharing these insights to the broader community, not just the Beinex Corporation. They have already seen your work, but to the broader community, we would love to share a glimpse of what you have done, if not the ultimate solution. So thank you so much, and congratulations. You deserved the first runner-up position. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. So moving on, I think now it is time to announce the overall winner of the hackathon. Of course, that's not the end of the road. As I said, we have a second runner-up as well as special mentions. So please stay tuned for those announcements as well. But to announce the winner of the Road and Transport Middlesex Hackathon, I would invite Mr. Srijit Surendran, and he's from Beinex. And what can I talk about Beinex? Like, they were a company who were right in it since the inception of the Insights Lab. The vision of Mr. Indumon and the entire team was fantastic in terms of what they want the analytics community to do. And the moment they pitched in, they said, we'll offer all the support that you need. We'll offer the resources, we'll offer the funds, and we want to see this analytics community shaping up. And to be very honest, they have kept us on toes to make sure that we are constantly engaging with the community. We are constantly organizing events which will benefit the community. And I have seen that, it's not about the commercial involvement of what Beinex wants, but they really want an analytical driven community to grow in the region and worldwide. And eventually, I think Beinex Beinex wants to play a very important role in that particular space. Srijit himself is not new to Middlesex. He has trained several students with us before. I remember we had a training for our students on Tableau, and it is still one of the most look forward what students look forward to, one of the most interesting visualization workshops that we do at Middlesex University, Dubai. So thank you, Srijit, first of all, for taking out time representing Beinex, and we would love to hear from you, and also we would be honored if you could do the announcement for the final winner of the Middlesex Road and Transport Hackathon. Srijit, all yours.
Sure. Thank you so much, Professor Krishnadas, and thank you everyone for this. We are humbled by the generous introduction. See, it's not an easy task to coordinate and organize such a big event. And as I can see, you have coordinated with multiple companies, multiple organizations, different industry leaders. It's a great achievement. And let me start with thanking you for organizing this, and thanking everyone else, all the participants. It's a large group of people who has participated, so thank you for that. Let me just give a brief introduction about Beinex, and as Krishnadas mentioned, this is something that we wanted to do, integrate the combine academics as well as industry. It is something that we really wanted to do, and I will tell that with a small story of what or how we started to come into existence. First of all, we are talking about analytics, and I might be addressing the wrong audience here, because analytics is everything that we do in and out, right? And so starting from liking a post on Instagram or Facebook to everything that we do is related to analytics. We talk about social media analytics, marketing analytics, all of those. But analytics is much more than that, and it is in our day-to-day life a lot more than what we think. So when you unlock a phone, it is biometrics, right? It is using machine learning algorithms. You don't even think of that. It just comes so naturally to us. With new tools that has come into existence, we are able to implement complex machine learning algorithms pretty easily. And Dubai has always been a front runner in implementing such solutions, not just for the cost savings, but also for the ease and convenience of public. We have many examples even in Dubai airport, which makes it much easier for everyone to travel and, in general, live in Dubai. There are multiple instances and installations that we can think of. And, when you get a recommendation on Netflix, what to watch next, we don't even think of it. We just click it because Netflix knows better what we might like. Right? It's a complex recommendation engine that is built using machine learning algorithms. Nobody even think of it. You don't have to. Now, it's not just the regular, conventional businesses that started using analytics, but we hear about HR analytics, about audit analytics. Now, every industry from retail to real estate, healthcare, everyone uses analytics. And also the jobs and analytics field is on the rise, and it is definitely high in demand even now. But now, coming to the story of how we started. I started my career in data analytics almost more than a decade ago. And back then, business analytics was still a buzzword in many parts of the world. People were using analytics, but they didn't know that it was analytics. People were using it in different parts of the world in different terms. They were using it for different purposes. But there was a challenge. Even the largest organizations were not using analytics throughout all their departments, all their divisions. Some were using and some were not. It's not because they don't realize the value of analytics. It is mostly because they were not able to unlock the true potential of analytics. They had the data, but probably they were not aware, or they did not have the necessary tools and technologies to use it. They lacked probably skills or expertise in analytics. Or maybe they realized that it is important, but they cannot implement it on an urgent basis. These were some of the challenges that we saw and identified. And that's when we decided to bridge that gap. And we started Beinex less than 5 years ago. It was in 2017. And it was a small one-room office in Dubai. Now we have offices in Europe, Middle East, and Far East. We have consultants that goes in hundreds. And then we have actually supported hundreds of implementations, analytics implementations across 250 plus customers in the Middle East. These were all customers who wanted to start, and it was a big journey for us. And that's when we realized there is a lot more that we could do. We partnered with some of the industry leaders, different tools, so that our customers could unlock the true potential end-to-end of analytics using the partnering with us using the expertise that we provide. And of course, it was a proud moment 2 years ago when we signed the partnership agreement with Middlesex University's Insights Lab. That was really what we wanted to do. We were able to bridge the gap. We were able to, using that, as mentioned earlier, we were able to conduct some of the trainings, and we really want to work towards it, and we wanted to work a lot more on it. Using this, what we tried to do was to bring in the first-hand industry experience and the best in academics together to help students, professionals, as well as various organizations through the trainings as well as the consulting services. Once again, thank you so much for inviting us to this closing ceremony of Insights Lab's Research Hackathon. I take pride in being here, and without any further delay, let me get to the most awaited announcement of the day. The winner of this hackathon is Mehran Abul and Ruba Kumari from Tata Consultancy Services and Lam Research. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you,
so
everyone.
much.
Thank you,
Mehran,
everyone.
if you're here, if you would want to say a few words.
Yeah, sure. My internet is a little up and down, so bear me for that. So first of all, I feel extremely privileged to be in such august company. It's not just been one day, but it's been a journey over the course of 3 months or so. So it's taking me time to come to terms with the result, but I have been pretty privileged to be working on such a data set across and trying to kind of get a hang of the entire taxi corporation landscape. So it's been quite a wonderful journey. So yeah, I'm just waiting for things to come to terms. So it'll take some time, I suppose. But thank you everyone, to the entire team of Middlesex University, DTC, and all the partners. It's been a wonderful journey. Thank you.
Sorry, you are on mute.
Krishna, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry. So just to highlight on what they did, they had a wonderful product in place. So it was not just about doing modeling and analytics and prediction. They integrated all this in a beautifully designed product, and I think all the Dubai Taxi Corporation has to do is just go and use it. I mean, it's almost shippable in nature. There are visualizations embedded. There is revenue forecasting embedded. There are wonderful options within that particular project. And I remember, Mehran, when you were presenting, the internet was kind of shaky when you were presenting also, but that proves, how much content is more valuable than the presentation itself. So the thing that you both had done was wonderful, and the judges appreciated it quite a lot. And mostly why you were selected as a winner is because you almost made a shippable solution. I mean, it's almost ready for the organization to use it straight away, and the amount of features that you incorporated in your product was fantastic. So congratulations, Mehran and Rupa, for being the ultimate winners of the Middlesex Road and Transport Hackathon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for providing us such an opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Rupa. Great. So as I said, it's not the end of the road. We have few more prizes. We have the runner-up of the hackathon and special mentions for the innovative use case and the most detailed analytics report. And to announce the winners, I will invite Dr. Supriya. She's absolutely not new for all the participants because she has been the only one who has been communicating throughout these 5 months, answering patiently all the emails, explaining the process, getting in the ideation stage, contacting several firms, coordinating several things. So I think she has been another backbone from Middlesex University to handle this quite efficiently, patiently, because to handle and be in touch with 236 teams is not easy, even if you just imagine communicating an email to them. So she has done a fantastic job. I would invite Dr. Supriya, who is a faculty with Middlesex University, Dubai, to kind of do the closing ceremony and also announce the second runner-up along with the special mentions. Dr. Supriya.
Thank you, Krishnadas, and it was my pleasure to be a part of this event, and I really enjoyed the last 3-4 months of summer spending time with the participants judging. So after 2 rounds of rigorous judging, we decided that it will not be fair to stick with just 2 winners, and we decided to go for a 3rd winner and special mentions. So our 3rd winner or the second runner-up is Abdul Manan from Middlesex University. He had done an absolutely fantastic job in terms of the analysis, the different use cases, the implementation. Manan, if you're here, would you like to just mention a few words about your experience?
Hi guys, how are you? It's quite a surprise for me actually, and thanks to all the judges for considering my case. Especially, I want to thank. I am a product of Middlesex itself, yeah, and I know Middlesex University would be proud of it today, especially Mr. Krishnadas for his support and his teaching since the past 2 years. So yeah, thank you to the judges, and thanks a lot.
Manan is also extending this work for his thesis, so he's kind of going deep further into the analytics and coming up with research outcome with the Dubai Taxi Corporation. So all the best, Manan, for that, and congratulations for what you have achieved.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thank you, Manan. And we also have 2 different special category mentions. One is for the innovative use case from Mohan Kumar, and that use case was one of the most innovative use cases that we have seen in the entire hackathon. It was about identifying fraudulent trips from the data set. So nobody had looked at that particular angle other than him. So it was amazing to see that angle. And the judges from SAS also mentioned that to be one of the most innovative use cases from the data set. So that is one of the best mentions. And the other one is the best analytics report, because we had 2 rounds of submissions. And the first one was the report, and we had a shortlist based on the report, and we had shortlisted few teams for the presentation. And the best analytical report was Maria Jesus, again a Middlesex University student, data science students, and then Cristiano, who was her teammate. So these are the 2 special mentions related to the different categories. Now, as we wind up the hackathon, another successful edition of this hackathon, and we are almost finishing up this edition, would like to formally thank the judges for the DTC hackathon. Like other than myself and Krishnadas, we had Amar personally looking at the submissions and the PowerPoint presentations and the recordings, and also he attended some of the sessions live. And also Badsha and Ferda from SAS, they were constantly involved in judging and also identifying the winners. So a huge thanks to them for helping us with this rigorous evaluation of the submissions, because we had a nightmare in deciding who the winner has to be, and it's not possible without the support of them. So a special thanks to them. And the industry partners, as Krishnadas mentioned, Beinex, DTC, SAS, ABG Group. Thanks to all of you for making it a wonderful success, and we look forward to seeing you at the next event as well. Now, the Middlesex leadership, without them, nothing is possible for us. So the empowerment that they provide us, Dr. Sedwin, who is the Pro-Vice Chancellor, he encourages us with all these initiatives that we take. Dr. Cody, who is the Deputy Director, is also very much valuable in terms of giving suggestions and his expertise in analytics. So thanks to Dr. Sedwin, Dr. Cody, and Dr. Femida, who is a part of all that we are doing. And she is the head of CIHx and also the head of engineering and informatics department. So thanks to you, Femida, for all the suggestions that you provide. And we learn from you in terms of organizing events and how to make these events successful and how to bring industry partnership. Thanks to you for all your valuable suggestions as well. And now comes to the Insights student team. Though we hadn't mentioned about the student team earlier, we do have a very active Insights student team who are very much involved in terms of the different initiatives they take, the events that they do, and they have been also helpful in organizing this event. So very thanking all the Insights student team, Keshavan, Maria, Neil, and Shweta for their valuable time in running this hackathon. So thank you everyone once again. Sorry, apologies in case if I miss someone, but at the end, thanking all the 236 participants, the teams, they made this event a huge success. Without their support, without their constant participation, it will not be possible to run this. And you send them an email and the next 5 minutes, you get 10 or 15 minimum replies. Asking for when do I need to submit this? Is there anything else I can do? I have done with this. So that's the kind of support that we receive from these teams. And absolutely honored to be a part and interacting with all the participants. Thank you and wish all the participants all the best and a special congratulations to winners once again. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Supriya. That brings us to the close of the closing ceremony. And all the participants, finalists will receive their participation certificates, finalist certificates very soon. We'll be in touch with all of you. So thank you so much, everyone, once again for making it to the event. We are bang on time. And this is, I would describe, one of the beautiful ecosystem of several industry partners and Middlesex University and the participants running and closing a hackathon, which almost went for 5 rigorous months. So thank you so much for your time. And we'll see you soon in the next edition of the hackathon as and when we plan it. And Mary has already given a proposal there. We would definitely want to see how we can involve our same partners in the next version as well. Thank you so much. Have a good day.